Welcome to the Hairdresser Power Challenge, where stylists test their limits of creativity and experience. Celebrity judges will score them on cut, color, and overall transformation. Join us as we find out who has what it takes to be the next Hairdresser Power Challenge champion. Hello and welcome to the Hairdresser Power Challenge. I'm your host and fellow hairdresser, Patrick Dockery. Today we have some of the most creative hairdressers from across the nation. And now let's meet our stylists and their models. Our first contestant is Sylvia and her model Orlando.
I love being a hairdresser because when I was a little girl, my mother was a hairdresser, and we would go to the beauty supply to buy product, and I'd be like, wow, this is really cool. So in high school, I decided I want to be a hairdresser, and that's what I've done forever. My greatest strength is hair design, because I'm a licensed cosmetologist and a licensed barber. So I feel I have that grounding of really understanding hair design. My greatest challenge as a hairdresser, I really can't think of anything because I embrace all of it. Hair design, color, everything.
Our second contestant is Traci Merkow and her model Amber.
My name is Traci Merkow and I'm from Long Beach, California. I love being a hairdresser because it combines chemistry and artistry, which is what I'm most passionate about, and it can be very therapeutic, gives people self-confidence. So my greatest strength is custom color. I specialize in balayages and vivid transformations. I feel like my toughest challenge is color correction for box dyes. We have a lot of clients that come in that have tried to do their hair themselves and want to have beautiful, long, natural-looking balayages and come in with lots of different funky colors.
And finally, we have Jessica Fleig and her model Barbara.
My name is Jessica Fleig and I'm from Roseville, California. And I love being a hairdresser because it gives me the opportunity to make people feel good about themselves. My greatest strength as a hairdresser is I like to work with long hair. I like to study the porosity of hair, the maintenance of hair, taking care of the health of long hair. I like to work with swimmers' hair, teaching swimmers how to take really good care of their hair. As a hairdresser, my greatest weakness or challenge is trying to master the flat top. For many years, I have worked and worked on trying to understand how to take a round head and turn it into a square.
Welcome to round one, where our stylists will have 2.5 hours to do a cut and color transformation. Let's set the clock and let the competition begin.
Well, today we're going to be doing a men's hair design, and he has lots and lots of natural curly hair. So I'm going to sculpt it into a nice tight design, some color. It's going to be really fun. I think today my biggest challenge is going to be timing because he has so much density of hair, and we're going to be cutting and coloring. So it's going to be tight.
The theme that I have planned for today is going to be a garden party. This is a look that's going to be very versatile. It can be a semi-formal look, such as maybe going to a wedding or a prom. My biggest challenge with my model today is going to be the amount of hair that she has and trying to do it in a timely manner. So I think time is going to be my biggest challenge.
My look is based off of succulents and Joshua trees. So we're gonna do a very streamlined haircut and match it with some pastelized vivid colors. I feel like the biggest challenge is gonna be timing and just getting a final photograph, making it fun and whimsical. But for the most part, I'm just here to have fun.
true color care, high-performance vegan formulas, and our exclusive organic super complex. Provides stronger, healthy hair, beautiful color, and gorgeous results. To find a Color salon near you, visit our salon locator at colurhaircare.com.
How do you define beauty? Is it the way you look or how you feel? Or does it come from within? At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we believe the question doesn't even matter. Beautiful hair is as easy as remembering to enjoy. Let us recommend the right products for your hair type and find an Enjoy Professional salon near you at enjoyhaircare.com. And just remember to enjoy.
Welcome back. Each contestant has had 2.5 hours to complete their cut and color transformation. Let's meet our distinguished panel of judges and see what they think.
My name is Vincent Penley. I'm from Ogden, Utah. It's about an hour north of Salt Lake City. I love being a hairdresser, mostly because it allows me to be creative and social at the same time. I've studied fine arts, I still do a lot of painting, and I find that I'm isolated when I'm doing that work. But in the salon, I'm interacting with other stylists, with my clients, and so it allows me to have this fun interaction at the same time as I'm being creative. As a hairdresser, I think my greatest strength is cutting, because over a 30-year period of time, I've worked with some of the top educators and some really great companies, had opportunities to be on stage, some of the biggest hair shows, and present cutting techniques. And through that, I've actually developed my own approaches to cutting by taking the best of everything that I've studied and come up with something that's uniquely mine. I love the haircut. I like where you're on trend with men's work being more full shapes. I think we're kind of transitioning away from all the fades and the hard parts and all of that into more classic men's shapes, so I think you're right on point with that. The color's really cool. I think it's just enough. Overall, the idea behind this competition is to bring out the best in that person. It's not necessarily about doing the wildest, craziest look. At the end of the day, we've had some people win that were some of the more subtle looks, but it fit that person so well that it told that story.
Hello everybody, my name is Dennis Gebhart. I am the CEO and founder of Guru Nation, a brand neutral educational company for salon professionals. I love being a hairdresser because it's a life-changing experience, both for the practitioner and for the consumer. For the practitioner, it allows me to create my art, not on a static canvas, but on a living canvas. For the consumer, it allows me to change people's lives by discovering the beauty that's inside each human being. My experience as a hairdresser, I've been in here 4.5 decades. I'm a licensed barber and a licensed hairdresser. I also have a degree in chemistry. For me, because I've competed before, I look to see, number one, who has a vision? Number two, do they have the skills to execute that vision? And number three, who has the courage to push the envelope and make a difference from what that model looked like in the beginning and what that model photographs like in the finish. What Vincent was saying is really true. It's about a story. This is chapter 1 for us. I think your shape looks great. I thought it was well executed. I wanted to see contrast. I wanted to see hair on the floor. You definitely furnished us with that. Your color placement is tasteful, and I think that's really, really great.
I dig the color. I think that you captured what you were trying to accomplish. It does remind me of a desert succulent. I would have liked to have seen a little more richness between the aqua and the pink. It feels like it kind of neutraled out on you there a little bit, so you've lost some of your vibrancy in that area. The cut, well executed. I know you did a lot of back cutting, and I'm impressed by that because it's not an easy technique. I've taught that technique before and then have people calling me and saying, oh, you made me cut holes in the hair, which is easy to do.
Yeah.
So when I see someone do it well, it's impressive.
Thank you.
And we'll see how that pans out when you style it. I think you're going to see more of that texture when you actually get in there and do some iron work.
Yes.
So we'll see where that goes.
So Traci, yes, I thought that you executed your haircut well. The one thing that concerned me, you did remove hair. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
You actually talked about doing a bob, and you brought that to where a bob actually lives, so that's great. I was concerned about the little shift as far as weight goes, because you still got one side that's slightly a little longer and heavier.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen you change the way you approach that. I think there would have been an easier way for you to eliminate that pesky little corner that kept showing up. When I look at the color, I would like to have seen aqua a little bit more richer.
Yes.
I think when you did your blend of color, for me as a colorist, the line was a little hard because of, you painted a horizontal line rather than trying to blur that in. I'm interested. I think it does depict a desert scene.
Jessica, you ran out of time, didn't you?
I ran out of time.
Yeah, that's a bummer because that's part of the whole competition is that time constraint.
And I knew that was going to be my biggest challenge.
Right, and that's unfortunate because I can't see what's happening.
Right.
It's wet hair. I can't really see all that tonality and dimension that you put into it, and I also can't really see the haircut. Watching you execute, you were doing a good job, but I think that time ran away on you.
You put a lot of effort into this, not only in the way you were cutting it, but also in your color placement. You had foils and all kinds of things going on, and unfortunately, there's no way to see that story. But as far as color goes, yeah, you have color in there, but I don't know what it all looks like. So, but the effort was great.
Enjoy. To receive pleasure or satisfaction. To feel or perceive with pleasure. To be delighted with. To enjoy great hair 7 days a week. So, what is your definition? To enjoy great hair, visit enjoyhaircare.com. Go to our product recommender to answer 6 simple questions and let us select the best products for your hair type. Use the salon locator to find Enjoy Hair Care near you. And just remember to enjoy.
Color True Color Care, high performance vegan formulas, and our exclusive organic super complex provides stronger, healthy hair, beautiful color, and gorgeous results. To find a Color salon near you, visit our salon locator at colurhaircare.com.
Welcome back. The scores are in for round one. Round one is worth 40 points, 10 points for the cut and 10 points for the color from each judge. And now let's see what the judges think. Sylvia in the lead with a total of 26 points for cut and color, followed by Traci with a total of 22 points. And finally, we have Jessica with a total of 18 points. Don't worry, your favorite stylist can still come back to win this because round two is worth 40 points and it's still anyone's game.
Hey girls, so how are you feeling about the competition?
I'm feeling really frustrated right now. I totally underestimated myself on that time. Wow, so I'm in last place right now. So I'm really gonna have to come up with a way to really just make this all come together as a finale. So I'm gonna do my best to just accent everything that she's got, all the qualities to my model, and enhance her hair to accent all her features and make her look like she's ready to walk the red carpet.
Well, right now I'm in the lead, but that can all change. So I gotta make sure that I stay focused. I'm gonna pop that color up a little bit and make him look fantastic for his hot night out.
I'm sitting steady in the middle, so I'm planning on really wowing and creating a lot of fun texture and movement and great makeup to enhance my model's features. So we'll see what happens.
Welcome to round two, where stylists have 1 hour to complete their looks with styling, makeup, and then a brief photo shoot. Now let's put 1 hour on the clock and let the games begin. All right, the final looks are in. Now remember, one of the most important things about this show is the transformation. And now we will have a 10-minute photo shoot to compare the before and the after. This is where the models really kick in and make the difference. So let's go upstairs and see what happens.
The photo shoot really worked well. With this competition, it's really about a transformation. I think that really the big picture of it is bringing out that inner personality, you know, of the model that you're working with. And I think that's the story that we're looking for. And I think that you really nailed that.
I agree with Vincent. This competition is about, revealing, the better part of that person. That's what it's about. And it's about transforming them, a before and an after. And in this competition, for us as judges, you have to understand, it's all about the finished photo. It does not matter what you look like in real life, it's how you shoot the photo. So I thought you did a great job. It's a very polished look. And sometimes the genius is in simplicity, not in complication. Great job.
Beautiful hair starts with beautiful color. At Enjoy Professional Hair Care, we know what it takes to maintain beautiful and vibrant hair color. With our gentle, sulfate-free, pH-balanced formulas with Color Keeper technology, we take the guesswork out of maintaining beautiful color. Most products don't address the main cause of fading hair color, which is a high pH. When pH levels are too high, the cuticle of the hair shaft is forced wide open, allowing the color molecules to simply wash away down the drain with your time and money. Enjoy Professional line of shampoos and conditioners are pH balanced and stable, locking in the color molecules, keeping your hair looking sexy, shiny, and beautiful. So the next time you're thinking about your hair color, just remember to enjoy.
In this round, the judges have the ability to give each stylist up to 20 points, making this round worth a potential 40 points.
Traci, I think that the colors that you did are really cool, but where it kind of got lost in translation was with the braids. But the overall image, you got some great shoots. One of our concerns was, will that pastel show up on film? And it actually did. I think that the makeup that you did helped a lot with that in making those pastels really pop. So I feel like your transformation was good. I think you got some good shoots.
Yeah, Traci, I really love your inspiration. I love the idea. I think sometimes though we get to a point where we overdo it when we're trying to make that transformation, and we get we get into an area where it's hard to understand. It doesn't communicate. One of the issues for me as an artist that I had was the way that we were able to photograph the braids on top, because they were distracting. We had a hard time finding an angle to do that. But I thought that your inspiration was great. I thought the color was fine. I just think that the finished photo didn't really tell the story as well as we wanted to. And the problem with pastel colors sometimes is they don't photograph well from a long ways away. That's why most of the shots that look really good were close-up headshots, because we had to intensify the light in order to have those pastels pop out.
Jessica, so you did a really fun style here. You know, coming from where you were kind of behind the 8 ball a little bit, I think you did a great job of stepping it up. What you've done is very cool, but I don't feel like it translates or tells the story of the transformation. Part of my challenge was that the flowers and leaves kind of distracted from the hair. So when you turned her away and we got some really beautiful profile shots that captured the colors that you did and captured the movement inside of the hair design, that's when I really think that you shine.
What I noticed about what you did is a lot of your work was done interior. Our job is to say, can we really see a big transformation? As creative as we get with adding ornamentation to the hair and all of that, sometimes we get into that gray area where, again, it's not avant-garde, it's not enough to be avant-garde. Something to keep in mind when you do competitions like this, but what you did was beautiful work.
Thank you.
Well, the judges have spoken and the scores are in. In second place, with a total of 47 points, we have Jessica Fleig. And in first place, with a total of 57 points, we have Sylvia. Congratulations to all our contestants. Thank you for watching, and be sure to join us as we find out who will be the next Hairdresser Power Challenge champion. And always remember to support your stylist and buy your product from a trusted professional source.